Slave of the Cannibal God, or La Montagna del Dio Cannibale, is a 1978 Italian horror film released in the heart of the 70s cannibal film boom that was trending at the time in the grindiest of grindhouses across the globe. This particular film stands out for its international cast. Directed by Sergio Martino and filmed in Sri Lanka, Slave of the Cannibal God stars Ursula Andress, Stacey Keach, and Claudio Cassinelli. In Papua New Guinea, the wife of a jungle explorer arrives, intent on following her missing husband's trail. Joining her are her snotty brother and a crew led by two trail guides who know the territory, a rumored mountain home of a mythical tribe of cannibals. As they close in on their destination, everyone's true motives are revealed. They cross many perils on the way to the lost tribe, where they discover the lost explorer's fate, a possible prelude to their own. Cannibalism has been a topic in many movies, but cannibal films have very specific characteristics. The setting is always a tropical jungle. The plots involve people from civilization intruding upon an uncivilized society. The visitors usually disrespect the locals in some glaring and violent way, and they pay the price for it severely and graphically. The films are designed to deliver the harshest content that they can and make every effort to sell their gory illusions as real, be it the vibrant effects, the gonzo camera work, or actual on-screen animal mutilations. For those who have seen these movies, Cannibal God may seem more genteel than some of their peers, a little more time invested in the characters and plot, but it delivers everything expected of it, and it regularly reminds you that you're in cannibal country, up to the final third of the film, which gives you everything you came to see. For those who have not experienced this subgenre, be forewarned. These are ugly stories speaking to our darkest prejudices about race, sex, and power, intent on delivering images that cannot be unseen. There is a place for such art, forcing the audience to confront their own capacity for darkness in a way that more fantastical stories can't. But that's not what everybody considers entertainment. Also, these movies aren't really roller coasters. Yes, there's some shocks and thrills, but mostly they're trying to repulse you and fascinate you in that fashion. That's what all the animal butchery in the opening acts are preparing you for. If watching the circle of life over and over again doesn't intrigue you, cannibal movies won't do it for you. You'll either be traumatized or bored. Like many in its subgenre, this movie made it onto the UK's Video Nasties list, films banned by the British Censor Board, sometimes for decades. Other films would be chopped into more palatable cuts for public consumption. And that's what happened to this movie. The Slave cut is the 82-minute cut that was cleared in 1979. It's a pan and scan, grimy transfer that feels appropriate for the subject matter and tone. Then there's the 1978 Mountain of the Cannibal God cut that's 102 minutes long. If you're already a fan of the genre or really want to see what you're missing, maybe hunt down that one. That cut includes longer versions of the most notorious scenes and at least 3 extra scenes. And I can't confirm what's in it, but the Prisoner of the Cannibal God cut is supposed to be even longer, at 104 minutes. This movie was director Sergio Martino's sole contribution to the cannibal film craze, but he contributed many other films to other Italian homegrown subgenres: spaghetti westerns, poliziotteschi, giallos, post-apocalypse. This movie also would be Martino's first production working with actor Claudio Cassinelli. They would collaborate 5 more times, before a helicopter stunt for 1986's Hands of Steel resulted in Cassinelli's death. Cassinelli would appear in over 40 films in his lifetime, including in Lou Ferrigno's Hercules films, as the Greek god Zeus. Another actor to portray a Greek deity was Ursula Andress, an international sex symbol who first became a global sensation in 1962 when she emerged from the sea in the James Bond classic Dr. No. In 1981, she played the goddess Aphrodite in Clash of the Titans. That movie also gave her a son, following her romance with co-star Harry Hamlin. A bit of trivia: Andress was also originally cast in the title role of Sophie's Choice. The acting MVP in this film is Stacey Keach. Keach found plenty of work in Hollywood, in studio programmers, prestige films, and cult projects like the Cheech and Chong movies. Television was even better for him. In 1983, he made his first Mike Hammer movie. The Mickey Spillane character would spawn 4 TV movies and 2 TV series. For those who think they might be interested in these kind of movies, Slave of the Cannibal God works as a good intro into the subgenre, but it's not casual viewing. To the filmmakers' credit, they prepare you as best they can for what they're about to deliver. Near the middle of the film, the Stacey Keach character hits his head. For queasy viewers, that's probably the last good stopping point for you. I will spoil the rest of the plot for you at the end of this review. For cannibal film collectors, I would definitely recommend this for your collection. It's what these movies are supposed to be. Maybe not achieving the apex of Cannibal Holocaust or Eaten Alive, but this sets a high standard for its peers to meet in other ways. You might search for one of the longer cuts, however. This one might feel a bit butchered in comparison. Okay, spoilers time. As a public service for people who need to know how it ends but don't have the stomach for it. After Keach's character dies in the waterfalls, the survivors in the search party are captured. The brother gets skewered, he's dead, but they're not done with him. The tribe brings the explorers to their new god. The corpse of the long-dead explorer has been propped up on display, his Geiger counter placed where his heart should be. The tribal chief recognizes the wife from an old picture and orders the tribe to prepare her to rejoin her husband's side forever. It's a wedding party, and the snarky brother is the main course. Important note, the tribe doesn't kill anybody to eat them. They kill them for committing a crime or some kind of wrong, and then they decide not to let the body go to waste. Anyway, later as the tribe sleeps it off, someone attempts to shtup the bride. They get castrated. A dwarf member of the tribe tries to kill the other surviving explorer. The dwarf falls on a rock and dies, while the explorer cuts himself loose, then cuts the wife loose, and they escape, going back the way they came. Also, they found the uranium, but nobody wants to go near that tribe ever again, so they leave empty-handed. The end. Whew.